A young woman sat alone on a park bench, staring blankly at the ground. Her world felt like it had crumbled. She had been rejected from everywhere. Rejected by the company she dreamed of working for. Rejected by the person she gave her heart to. Rejected by life itself. Or so it seemed. She had tried so hard, put in so much effort, and yet every door she knocked on closed in her face. She felt like a failure. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Anxiety became her shadow. Depression became her home. She stopped trying, stopped believing, stopped hoping. What's the point, she thought. Why does life keep breaking me? One evening, as she sat near a river, lost in her thoughts, an old Zen master happened to pass by. He noticed the sorrow in her eyes and, sensing her suffering, sat beside her in silence. After a long pause, he finally spoke. "You look like someone who is carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders." She glanced at him but said nothing. "Would you like to tell me what burdens your heart?" he asked gently. At first, she hesitated, but something about his presence made her feel safe. So she finally whispered, "I have lost everything. Every effort I made was wasted. Every door I knocked on rejected me. I don't belong anywhere. I don't know what to do anymore." The Zen master nodded, as if he understood her pain completely. Then he picked up a small leaf from the ground and threw it into the river. "Do you see that leaf?" he asked. She nodded. "It floats with the river. It does not resist. It does not fight against the current. It simply flows. And no matter where the river takes it, the leaf does not question the journey. It simply moves forward. Life, my dear, is much like this river." She frowned. "But what does that have to do with me?" The master smiled. "You're trying to control something that is beyond your power. You resist life, and that is why you suffer. But here's the truth. Rejection, pain, failure, they are all just part of flow. Nothing stays the same forever. Good times come and they go. Bad times come and they go. Everything is temporary." She lowered her gaze. "But I feel like I've lost everything." The Zen master chuckled softly. "Lost everything? No, my dear. You are simply being redirected." She looked at him, confused. Rejection is not the end of your journey. It is simply life moving you in a different direction. The job that rejected you, it was not meant for you. The love that left you, it was not meant to stay. The opportunities that slipped through your fingers, they were never yours to keep. She felt something shift inside her. "But what if I never find what I'm looking for?" she asked. The Zen master picked up a cup of water and tilted it slowly, letting the water spill onto the ground. "This cup is your mind. Right now, it is filled with sorrow, fear, and expectations of how life should be. But only when you empty the cup can you make space for something new. Life will bring you what is meant for you, but only when you stop clinging to what is not." She took a deep breath, feeling the weight on her chest soften just a little. "So what should I do?" The Zen master smiled. "Live. Let go of your need for control. Accept that some things will not go as planned. Find peace in uncertainty. Because one day, you will look back at these rejections and realize they were blessings in disguise." The young woman sat in silence, watching the river flow effortlessly, carrying the fallen leaves wherever the current decided. And for the first time in a long time, she realized she didn't have to fight life. She just had to trust it. She still faced rejection. She still had days where doubt crept in, but she no longer let it define her. Instead of breaking down when things went wrong, she reminded herself, "This too shall pass." Instead of being crushed by rejection, she saw it as redirection. Instead of clinging to the past, she embraced the unknown, and slowly, life started to flow again. She found a job that felt right. She found peace in being alone. She found herself, not because she forced things to happen, but because she finally understood life is not meant to be controlled. It is meant to be lived. Rejection is not the end. It is simply redirection. Everything is temporary. The good times will pass, but so will the bad. The more you resist life, the more you suffer. But when you trust the flow, life will take you exactly where you are meant to be. One day, you will thank life for the doors that closed, because they led you to the ones that were always meant to open. This story is for anyone who feels lost, rejected, or broken. Life is not working against you. It is working for you. Trust it.